Oh. I was waiting for the okay, go. Hey Under 40s, this is Dara, founder of Network Under 40, looking forward to sharing with you guys some more tips today. Today's question comes from one of our Baltimore community members, and he asked, what if I'm shy or introverted? Any tips for us? So as you guys probably guess, I am not super shy. I am, though, technically an emotional introvert, which means that I don't get my energy as much from other people as I used to. I get it from being with myself. So I completely relate to and empathize with anyone that feels a little bit intimidated because they're shy and or introverted. So I have a few tips for you. Tip 1 is to perhaps come with a goal in mind. So if you're showing up to a networking event and you're thinking, how in the heck am I going to navigate a room full of 20, 50, 100, 200, 300 people, that feels overwhelming, go with a goal. I always say to people, it's about quality over quantity when it comes to the interactions, and to maybe say to yourself, I'm gonna meet 3 to 5 people, and then I'm going to do a self-check. And once you've done that, consider, how am I doing? Am I completely over this? Is my energy zapped? Is it best for me to just go and chalk it up as a success because I hit my goal? Or am I ready to go back and do some more? And that's totally acceptable, whatever the outcome, because you hit your goal. Another one is to consider taking breaks. I think it's completely acceptable to go to the restroom or go to the bar or go to the food table or step outside for some fresh air or to pretend to take a quick phone call or check your email outside of the event. If you just need that time to get back into yourself and get your energy back up before you go back in, because for you guys it's depleting, and I totally get that. So consider those strategies. Also consider going in with some questions in mind, perhaps icebreakers or things that you'd love to talk about or ways to engage with people so that you don't freeze and feel uncomfortable more than maybe you're already in your head feeling. One other thing that I really love is what I have dubbed the Introverts Hour. And this is what I consider the first hour of an event, and in some cases even the last hour, but always the first hour. And it's when people are slowly trickling in, so everyone is looking and dying to find a good conversation partner, and you're gonna do them a giant favor by being that person for them. So it's usually way less hubbub, a lot less chaos or energy or commotion, and it gives you an opportunity to connect and engage, often in a deeper, more intentional level with people, because there's less going on and less distractions. So those are a couple ways. Another way is to consider bringing a wing person. And I would warn you to do this with caution. Don't do it and use them as your safety net or security blanket. Use them only to help you get started. So if I was to bring a friend, I would go in and maybe engage in the first conversation, maybe 2 conversations along with them, help introduce each other, maybe ping pong back and forth in the conversation a bit, but then break away. And if you start to feel uncomfortable or like your energy is depleting again, then maybe revert back to them. But don't just rely on them. Another really cool thing about having a wing person at an event is that they know what you're there seeking. So they can be out in other conversations and come back and say, I just met this person and you should meet them because of this reason. So they're really helpful in that way too. So consider some of these strategies next time you want to go to an event. But at the end of the day, first and foremost, pat yourself on the back because you're putting yourself in an environment that's not your comfort zone. You're not necessarily super eager to be there. And give yourself credit for throwing yourself into a situation that you know you need to do and you know is important and is going to have value, but isn't necessarily super easy for you. So props, kudos. See at one of our events where one of our event directors or one of our ambassadors is going to give you a big old high five if you let us know that you're an introvert or shy. So see you then.